Hey, it's Bro Zero. We're back for another day of Minecraft. This is kind of what I've been to at the moment, so I might as well ride on that. Today I figured we would explore the Nether and show you guys the little Nether hub we have and that we're working on, and show you where some portals connect, and maybe we can have some fun. When I was going through the other stuff, I realized that this map is in the wrong orientation, so let me pop that off. There, that fixed it. That drove me crazy. I was watching the video. These ones updated with the ice bridges. So if I take this off, it updates. Oh, I did not know that. Okay, so that's cool. Look at this. We are making history. Okay, very cool. You can now see all of the stuff. That makes me feel like we actually accomplished something. The roads look cool on the map, so even though they look a little goofy in the sky, it is really neat. Everything is grown. I haven't even really played much since the last recording, and everything is already almost grown. So the bees, if you want stuff grown, use bees. That whole process is kind of frustrating to get through, but once I did it, it was fun and rewarding. Into the Nether. Alright, so our Nether hub, first of all, you're gonna go, that is the wackest Nether hub ever. I understand. Okay. This is our little home away from home. Pigs are there. Those guys definitely want us dead. Listen, I don't really need this right now. I'm doing a tour. So yeah, I built everything on slabs so that nothing would spawn in this room. I just put a little copper thing there just so it would look okay. And yeah, we just keep certain things here. Sometimes I'll come here and I will drop in all of my good stuff, and I will take my little Nether exploring. I don't care if I lose it, because I've died a time or two exploring and it's not always fun. Hello, bird. He just hangs out here with this dog because I'm pretty sure they accidentally went through the portal. And birds, you can't actually, when you wear a bird, sometimes it doesn't trigger with the Nether portal. And I don't understand why that is, if that's a bedrock only thing, but it's kind of annoying. And that's why the bird is here, because I had to get him off my shoulder just to go through the Nether portal. And I said, well, this is your home. So up in here, if you saw the first video, you saw that there were signs on all the ice paths. So this is Bird Nature Portal. 2 is Icy World. 3 is Under the Sea. And 4 is the Forest to the Forest Portal. These are like the number of when we went there. But I have built something new here. And I'll just kind of show you what our exploration is. The forest doesn't have an ice path. So this is what we'll do. I set up these rails just to explore the Nether. Once you get an iron farm, you can kind of do whatever you want. I thought I was being crafty. I like to have a nice viewable way, and I thought I was being crafty by putting the slab up there, but it turns out that you can still get targeted from the gas, or babies as we call them, and I still have to fix that, but you can get by fast enough. This is, I'll stop here. This is the first portal that we built. There is a little base. At each portal, we build a base. So this is, I first attempted to make a stopping mechanism, but I'm not really good enough at riding this thing here. Let's try it. Let's see if I can catch this by the time I get there. Yeah, it kind of works. It works enough to stop you. And I will put that back. But yeah, in here's a house. It's in the forest. That's about that. If you need an extra rail cart, I stashed a couple there. We're going to continue on into the forest. I like these train systems. I think the Nether is cool to ride on train, because it is, the new Nether is pretty. These tunnels are less fun. Alright, this is the second base I think this one is worth looking at. A lot of times what we'll do is go for an adventure, and basically I'll take a bunch of blocks with me, you know, on the adventure, but we will just go and then just build a makeshift base. This is base number 2. As you can see, well protected by dogs. We got Dad's cool stuff. Oh yeah, cool stuff was just kelp and random things. An unknown map. 7 golden carrots. I'm gonna take those. Fire protection 3. Oh, there's okay. So there's some cool stuff. I have obsidian here. No, that's blackstone. Is it? No, it's obsidian. Looks different in the bundle. The texture looks a little bit more saturated or bright in the bundle. I don't think I'm the only one seeing that. But the texture is different. Interesting. I'll leave that there. I'm good. Can't make up my mind. There's a lot of dirt. 64 smooth stone. I'm gonna take that. Mossy cobblestone. It's been a while since I've looked at some of these, so it's always funny to find things you're like, oh, that's pretty nice. Some science, Natty's cool stuff, painting. I'm gonna put up that. This is kind of like so this is a cobblestone. I always kind of bring a small little production setup. And then, yeah, there's a lava generator. Oh yeah, down here. Some beds. Another cobblestone generator. This one doesn't have a marking. I still put obsidian there, but not crying obsidian. This is a skeleton farm. So this is nice just because, along with the zombie farm, right now I only have 29 arrows. So if I needed arrows, this is the place to come. We have lots of bows. As you can see, boom, now I'm stocked up on arrows. I kind of feel like as long as you have a skeleton farm, you don't really need infinity. I don't mind carrying a stack of arrows, but I guess when you go to the Ender Dragon, I'm going to have to carry lots of stacks. This one we found I think that I found this much earlier in the game, and I didn't clear that out well enough. I gotta improve this. I gotta bring it down a little bit. There's a large cave underneath here. That's kind of how I found this. But yeah, the skeletons come in. The glass looks cool, but we have broken it accidentally before. Yeah, the water brings them all the way in. Makes it nice and easy. I thought this kind of looks cool. Some torches out there. It's a nice little underground lake that leads out to the river. Go up. We spent a fair amount of time at this place. That's why I was able to explore a lot. I will give you we'll give you the bird's eye view. Alright, so we're on the top here. There's a big lava tower there with a small castle that we are working on. And in this village, we have created kind of like a small city. Oh, I guess just a village. I was kind of building this out, trying to just make a compact village. I did okay, you know, could be better. Oof. I'm gonna rest real quick. I know that this base isn't safe. I'm pretty sure that we lost a lot of villagers the other day because it's not safe. So we'll take a look. Natalie actually stationed some cats around, which is nice. That keeps the creepers down. We need to definitely station animals in here. Villagers town. This is kind of like the breeding room. We keep these guys safe though, so that there's always 2. We can always make 2. Made a lot of little houses, so everybody's got their own little house. I don't know why. I thought that's cool. Each one is kind of has a different job. Pretty nice. There's not a lot of trading that we've done here though. This is mainly just a fun project to just build a village. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that we lost half of this village to a zombie raid. Because it's not 100% safe. It's all kind of blocked off, but I think they were spawning in here somewhere. I kind of imagine this as different types of houses. A little fountain there. It looks okay. I think if I put the block in the middle, it didn't flow correctly. And in here is just kind of group housing. And I even put a house up in here. I was working on that castle there. Yeah, moo. This is sheep. Kind of a cool little place. There's a village nearby, and I built the lava tower because there's actually like 2 or 3 villages over there when I explored this area. But yeah, the big thing about this was we spent a lot of time building this village, and exploring, finding the skeleton farm. The skeleton farm's, I think, the second one that I found, and that one's really good. So, all right, we'll go through here. I'm going to continue down here. I know that there is a section of this that may not be safe. I'm not sure if this is actually the path, though. Beyond that base, I'm pretty sure that this is an underground one, and that it's largely unexplored. And I know that down here, this is, oof, yeah, that's a lava pit, so you have to be fairly careful there. Yeah, it's been a while. Let's see what this one is. Oh, okay. Yes, I do know this one. This one is semi-dangerous, but wow, it has been a while since I've been here. This is another mine system. I think this one is fairly large as well. I have not explored all of it. We have the cave spider spawner from the first video and the zombie spawner. That was the skeleton spawner at the last one. This is a regular spider spawner. Random stuff. Did I leave anything behind? Not really. If anything, I have plenty of spider eyes. I never found a need for this spider farm, so it lives here rent free. And if I ever need those spiders, that's what we got. This is largely unexplored. I did do some mine diving here. Some of these are explored. Not all of them, says Mr. Skeleton. And that creeper down there. That what, 2 shots now? Yes. 2 shots with the power 3 bow. I don't know what other enchantments I could try to get. What do we got here? Not much. I'll take the bones just because I don't have any. I have bone meal, but not bones. Oh, nether rock. You can stay there. One bed means Natalie did not come to this one. Alright. Let's head back. I think I timed that, and that's like a minute or something. Minute travel all the way there. I'm not sure. I'll find out once I get in here. But that's cool. It's basically several bases. Under the sea is cool. But I think going to the under the sea we'll go to next, and then I will show you the rest through the ice path. Under the sea has an ice path, so I guess that this actually works out for it. Here we go, under the sea. Under the Sea actually started as a new portal that spawned underground. Not much going on here. There is actually a large section of unexplored area here, held behind these iron doors. But mostly what this is, oh, there's also unexplored area here. Mostly what this is a we dug up lantern. I think I learned how to create lanterns there. The lone lantern. This actually goes up to here, and the reason why we call it under the sea is because we discovered that yes, we were under the sea. This was built with glass. I'm pretty sure that I had a type of respiration helmet at the time. And yeah, that's what we did. We built this with with glass, and actually took out all the water block by block, because I don't have sponges. And I think these are just extra blocks that we have. This goes up. To an island that, yeah, I've basically built this on the water, on the ocean. I think that that's pretty cool. There's one piece of land, and the irony of this is that the ice path comes in, and there is a lot of ocean that way. But where the portal came out, there is land over there that you could get to. But yeah, this is mainly an island that I built on the water, which is cool. Yeah, there's bedrooms here, largely made of dirt. I think we had a lot of dirt and other blocks from digging and digging. I like using trees to just kind of fill out the area. I think I'm gonna need more torches, but I did put some glowstone here. But it's kind of nice. You can see through the glass and see down to the bottom, and from there you can see under the water. I just think that's cool. You'll travel via ice path. Built out to here, lava bucket down, and then built a bridge to the island. This goes up. Pretty high up, which is cool. And then I made this safe with these two blocks. So yeah, if you come down, you land, you're safe. I didn't build an elevator down, basically. What's the point when you can just build a platform like that? Some people are kind of afraid of heights, though, and don't want to jump, so I can understand. So this is a 100% safe boat path. You just kind of line it up generally and go. The only downside about ice paths is you can't look all the way behind you. But other than that, you generally travel faster than the realm can keep up with. This would look nicer. There's two beds there. We would build out and get as far as we could, and then we would stop. Oh yeah, this is actually a little base that we were working on as a kind of halfway point. This is kind of like the halfway point between I always like to do a little 360. Oh, there's already a boat there. Alright, I'll take you with me. So that is under the sea. The portal came under the sea, and yeah, we built a little base going up. From here, I think that it is best to show the Anna and Elsa castle. I think is best next. This is a not safe one, but you can see that it's fine. It's perfectly safe-ish. Building this ice path is actually how we discovered that not here. There's a village over there. We discovered that there is a tower right over there. Now you see where we get all the ice from. There's a boat here too. I generally like to keep the boats here. This is one of the first towers that I built. Down. I guess there's no sign for up, but why would you need it? And yes, there's a little base here. This is a little tower. One time we came here at night before this tower was built, and there were skeletons, frost skeletons everywhere. And that was a rough night. We had to go kind of run through the whole situation. So we built a little fort. And yeah, cobblestone generator just in case we need it. Nothing really here. Up, down. You can get in from both sides. There is a village up there too. But yes, from here, if you want to get back to the other base, here, this is the Ice World, or the Anna and Elsa Castle. I was building an ice path there. It never got finished. After getting attacked, though, I said, nope. We are just going to cruise from one to the other. This is actually, there's no need for that door because I mined this out. Got some bunnies here, but this is actually where the portal came out. And we were in this base for a long time before kind of moving up to that tower. Mainly because that wasn't going to line up. I think, or I just ran out of ice at the time and I felt like I wanted to build a base there instead. Lead in front of the ice. But yeah. What I will show you from here is... Alright. Oh yeah. Before I show you the last one, we will continue on our journey. That's right. I'm inspired. This portal came out first. This ended not too long ago. And this goes all the way back, a 3x3. This was the first one we ever built. But later, I had found something very special. And we're going to go there right now. For the longest time, we were playing on this world and I really didn't have a finish line. I didn't have like oh, that's what I need to get to call it quits. And then I realized that I've never gone to the end. It took a long time. That actually worked out better than I thought it could. And this path isn't that much longer. Give me back my ride, skeleton. Nether Fortress. This Nether Fortress is encased in this stone. And I literally had to dig down to it. We're gonna have a little bit of a fight here. This is mostly safe-ish. That's actually not the path. But yes, getting to Nether Fortress means that we got blaze rod. the best part about this nether fortress besides all these blazes. Come on. It only takes 2 hits. That's what I should be using. Hello, Wither Skeleton. Goodbye, Wither. That's annoying. That's annoying. Come on, Skeleton. Come to me. 2 can play at that game. I'll take your experience. But the best part about this, after exploring this whole area, I found our blaze spawner right here. And that blaze spawner seems to have a ceiling. I haven't actually gone in the room. All I had to do was build this wall here. And they decide to kind of fly down here on their own. And then I get blaze rods. They can hit me in melee if I get too close. But for the most part, I am safe. But this is a fantastic way to get experience. Sometimes I do get shot from behind. I was supposed to bring an iron door here. Protect behind. Ooh. I think they hit the pig. No, they didn't. Come on. Come on. Ow. I'm pretty sure that I have some sort of fire protection as well. I think I have it on the chest piece. I'm going to kill these wither skeletons while we're here. I already got 1 wither skull. I haven't fully explored this either. I have to come back here and fully explore this. I don't think I really need the blaze spawner that much. There do seem to be enough blazes as it is. Don't necessarily need to be here as well. So yeah, I thought that was great. Found another fortress, dug my way to it. Have a working rail system to get in and out of here. I do need iron doors. I could make them real quick. I'll do that next time. This is the tour. This isn't the build. One of the projects can be to make this better. Make the blaze spawner a little bit safer as well. If we could get right to it and have safe passage to it, and then I could farm the nether fortress from there, that would be ideal. The next thing I'm going to show you is our best second base. And when I mean best, it's mainly probably the coolest looking one, but it doesn't necessarily have everything. But it does have things that this base doesn't have. And we are going to go to the Bird Nature Way. Luckily, I have a boat. Even if I try to get this center, it's very hard to get that to line up perfectly. Let's see how good I did. Very hard to get it to line up perfectly, but I think that we are going perfectly straight. Ooh. This is actually our spawn point and the Bird Nature Way. So that is actually a bird nature base. And what it really was is the first time that we found birds, we called it the Bird Nature Way. We go to get birds from there. This is actually a spawn hut. So we spawn right where there's a house right there. And so I built this drop off point in case we wanted to stop here. This is the tower, or our second base. This path actually runs into these spots There's a bridge that goes all the way down, but also built this little off-ramp to lead right to it. Get off. This is the tower. Tower is very cool. There's not a whole lot going on in the tower other than we built lots of layers after using... This was the first lava tower I built, but I made sure to build a big roof. So that way it's wide. It was also the first soul sand elevator I built in the world. So it just kind of has a special place. That goes up, this goes down. This one actually works pretty well because you can glide out to the glass and then you don't get hit. Down here is a cobblestone generator, lava generator. We spent a lot of time at this base. I was going to make this into an enchanting room, and I just don't think I ever got there. But this is a great place because there's a mesa biome. I'll put it on the screen. I don't have a lot of experience exploring those. And this is a little waterway that we can go through there. And if you take that boat, the regular boat path, you can actually go all the way back to our home base. Or at least to the Bird Nature Way. Lots of glass. Ooh. I feel like I can take all of the glass because they have plenty of sand. When I say they, it's really just me, just in a different way. Okay. That seems to be good. Nothing in there. I like this decoration. I block some of these off based on just to make it look good or bad, but I like how these stairs look for this torchway as a doorway. Just the water doesn't go anywhere and it looks cool. And it also functions next to lava. So I just think that that looks cool. I want to use that more in builds because that water doesn't go anywhere. It just makes it look kind of like a, I guess, a light or something. I don't know. Oh, yeah, there's a pressure plate. So one of the things that we don't have at our main base is camels. We have camels here. Camels are cool. We just haven't made the journey to get them back. I think my big brain plan is to build a soul sand elevator large enough to fit a camel and then shoot them up to the waterway and then run the camel all the way home. I just think that will take a while. Oh yeah, what is that? That's some sort of sponge? They can jump, yeah. We have a good amount of camels. Camels are cool. I don't know what kind of gate to use for camels. They can't fit through a 2-door. The 3-door doesn't work correctly because they run into it. And this is what works, but opening all these doors is very annoying and they can climb over those single fence gate. If you have a solution, please let me know. Panda Express. Got some pandas here. Looks like we got 3 pandas. I don't know why it's not working, but it's not working. I don't know. I think they have to be next to so many bamboo things, but there's something that I'm missing. Not much going on here. Natural farms, no auto farms. This was mainly a really big tower that we built out with a lot of blocks. As you can see, there's patterns that I'll use, but they are largely random blocks. Whatever we have, whatever we dug out of the ground that day. But I do like patterns, so I try to be as symmetrical as I can. That actually goes down to another underwater portal, but that's how we got here. I left the boat. I do have another boat. Victory. This goes down to an underground portal that is built out. There's some more unexplored space down there, as well as through this door. Some stuff here. Soul sand. And as you can see, we're back to here. This is, I don't know if I've actually brought, no, this way. So this is the tower. That's the bird nature way. And this path actually goes out farther. Whoa. That's crazy. No thanks. But yes, so as you can see, the gas can see me through there. That was funny. It spawned right inside, and luckily it floated out. This is actually a new build. I originally thought that I was gonna have to go this way to the Nether Fortress, and then I actually found it through that existing portal. So that was a big win. All right, there's gas there. Oh, I missed. Oof, I think I would have got that. That's new. I didn't realize I could shoot the bow from the minecart. Ooh, yeah, they blew up a hole there. That's when I realized I was not safe. This is one of the final portals that we built. This is kind of a more dangerous area. Lots of gas seem to spawn here, and they like to shoot through the gaps. Where does this portal go? Let me refresh my memory. Yes, this is a house. There's a... Okay, this is a good one. This is a house. There's a little farm, and I built a really cool road here. The play style is really that Natalie and I will start playing, and we'll just say, what do we want to do that's new? And so for a while that was build new bases and just kind of explore the world and find different animals. This is a later base. Simple base though. But this has a little farm area. Small food area. There is a large kind of cave valley. It's very unnatural that way, which is kind of cool. But we had a village here, and I built this road, and I thought that the road was really cool. I don't think I have any horses, but we're gonna run it. Yes, I built this road with these torches. So just kind of, I'm gonna back up, and I'm just gonna walk it, and I might speed it up if it's boring. But yeah, we'll have just a calm walking. And it leads right to the village. This is kind of a later village that we found, mainly used for getting cats and such. I'm pretty sure it's already been thoroughly checked, but I know that we always leave stuff behind, or we just use the village as a place to stay. It would be kind of neat to build like a hotel at a village. I know a lot of these builds don't make any sense, but it would be nice to build yourself like a place to stay instead of just jumping into a random home and stealing. You're still gonna have to kick villagers out, but it's your hotel and they lose. We're gonna take a run back. This one I'll definitely speed up. So, something to be said. There are actually no ice paths that lead here. So the ice paths really only lead to the first major place. So for this path, the first major place was the second tower next to the house. So nothing actually, no, this one is, apologies. This is the tower. The ice path just leads to the tower, but there is a portal that goes further. As is the case with most of the other portals as well, minus the first one that we went through. So, we gotta dive through here real quick, not get blown up. I am hoping that when the update comes, there will be a chance for the baby ghasts to spawn on existing bones. I know that that is probably far-fetched, but it would be great if I could go to a location like that and find them. Okay, so that is a large majority of the Nether and the things that we've set up in the Nether. So now you've seen kind of a tour of the Overworld, and you've seen a tour of the Nether and how kind of all of our bases interconnect. So if you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you want to see. Do you want me to see me work on the fortress? Do you want to see me work on one of the old bases? Is there a road that I didn't go down where you wanted to explore? Let me know, and that can kind of help us explore more, build more bases, and then we keep working towards going to the end and fighting the Ender Dragon. So tune in next time, and see you later.